Everyone, hi. Brutally cold again this morning in Vermont. It's like 9 degrees out. So I went out and started the car. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the effects of this weather. So I still have my coat on because I am chilled. I seem to be getting chilled quicker lately, only because the cold air. The cold air, it gets to you, like it kind of creeps up on you. You don't realize it. And, you know, so in this kind of weather, for those of you who are not used to it, when it's like 8, 9 degrees, it's absolute mandatory that you start your car. You really do want to start your car and make sure that it has a chance to warm up and all of that. So you kind of have to bundle up and kind of, go out there and get the face the elements. And oh, I am sorry, my phone is ringing. Now I am expecting certain calls today, so what we're going to do is make this quick. I would kind of just want to jump on here quickly, and because today is a pretty much busy day for me, and I just really wanted to share with you from Birds in Bloom. They have a wonderful article out. I'm just going to read with these, but I thought you might be super interested in that they have a number of trees that they're saying do not grow in your yard. So trees, I'm just going to name these trees, and then we'll come back and do a more in-depth. So the first one is called the uh, Callery pear, growing aggressive tree. And it's weak. The wood is weak. For that reason, they're saying it's very pretty, but they're saying that, it could break easily, is what they're saying. The next one is a tree of heaven. And this is an imported pest, that it is dirty, messy, invasive, and just not suited for home landscapes. It seeds itself all around. First, it gives off the chemical to kill competing vegetation. This is called the tree of heaven. That's what it's called. And it has all these negative qualities that they're naming. Isn't that interesting? I wouldn't have thought it. Another one is Lombardy poplar. That's the Lombardy poplar. And hi everyone, how are you today? And it's a quick growing screen tree. So it grows quickly, and it was perfect for homeowners, but they found out that it had limited shelf life of about 15 years. So to me, that's not such a terrible thing. I mean, but that's what they're saying. They wouldn't recommend that tree for your yard. The next one is a silver maple, and the silver maple is let's see here. Okay, it pales in the comparison to the superior sugar black and Japanese maples. It's a rep. Who's there? Your name's Claret. Oh, Obley, I think. So the weeping willow is a beautiful tree. It's usually seen along the shoreline, and it's much too big and messy for a typical home landscape. I disagree with that, but add in the fact that the roots go everywhere. So in other words, it just needs to be in a place where it's very spacious. So maybe if you have but I can remember as a kid weeping willows all around the houses where I lived. And another one is the black buckthorn. And the black buckthorn is aggressive, crowding native species, and it produces loads of blackberries. I don't think that's such a bad thing. So birds and wildlife would get, I think, benefit from that. But they're saying because it is, it sounds like it spreads quickly. They experience, oh, no, wait a minute. When the birds and wildlife eat the berries, they experience digestive issues. Okay, so yeah, common buckthorn, then you don't want that because you don't want the wildlife to get sick. That's for sure. So the mulberry, so this is what the mulberry looks like. The mulberry. And that is, it's a messy tree is what they're saying. And I'm going to take my coat off because I was out in like 9-10 degrees, and it berries all readily from seed undoubtedly have more weeding to do. So mulberries. Okay. The next one is the ginkgo, and this is a great type of tree to have in your yard if it's a male. So it grows at a slow, moderate pace and is pretty architecture, beautiful foliage and lineage, and it dates back to the dinosaurs. So this is called the ginkgo. But they're saying, why are they saying they don't want it? So avoid planting a female ginkgo in your yard, though, because it drops messy fruit and it smells, listen to this, like a vomit. So that's the female ginkgo. They say get the male ginkgo. That's what they're saying for this. Interesting. Sometimes you don't know what you really are buying. So the ash tree is a great tree for many fine attributes. It's quick growing and beautiful. But the emerald ash is disseminating population of ash. So unless you're willing to pay to have a tree inoculated every 2 years, you might as well go with a different species. Well, maybe we should inoculate some of our trees to keep them going. That's the ash. They're just saying it's difficult to keep it going. The cottonwood is, so this root can be problematic, and the foundations, it releases cottony seeds late in the spring. So they get caught up in your window, they get in the house, so probably if you have allergies too. But look how beautiful the tree is. Look how beautiful the tree is. That's gorgeous. So, geez, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful tree. Oh my gosh. Okay, and the black locust, they're saying, so the cottonwood, they're saying just because of the cotton floating around, not good to have in your backyard. So the black hardwood tree, fragrant white flowers. The wood is heavy and holds a lot of fuel value. So that's the good part of it. But it's brittle and has sharp thorns, and also black locusts tend to seed in it. So that's a bummer. I wonder if you could do something to curve the black locust from seeding in it. I don't know, without hurting the tree. So the next one is the Leyland cypress. And this is an impressive size in a short period of time. So it grows quickly. And unfortunately, it becomes too big for most home landscapes. And it's also prone to wind damage, disease, and drought. Well, I would say most plants are, but seriously, it's gorgeous. I mean, it is good to know some of the downsides. So number 14 is the Russian olive. And this fruit is eaten by the birds and distributed far and wide. Then the tree sprouts into thicken and crowds out other plants, cut them down, and they continue to resprout. So in other words, it's like an invasive plant, the Russian olive. Okay, and number 15 is the Norway maple. And the Norway maple was overplanted in the 60s as a street tree. Haha, yes. When the Dutch elm disease disseminated the American elm. It's a pretty tree and nice fall foliage to plant. And the heavy shade and shallow roots make it impossible to grow much of anything else. So, you know, really and not benefits, right? I mean, there's downsides probably to every plant. But anyway, they named those 15 plants. So this is by Birds in Bloom. And you can find the article and get more detail on each of these trees. And the article was by Luke Miller, and it was updated April 2025. So check it out. I hope that that helps you a little bit this morning. I just wanted to jump on here quickly, and I'll be back on later. I've got other articles to share with you. And you have a beautiful day. A love and light.